My name is Sammy Oakey. I am a fifth generation member of our family to go into the funeral profession. I've worked at Oakey's since 1976, so I am one of the senior members here now, I think. And it's a ministry, basically. I look at it as more of a ministry than a job. It's something that was given to me by my ancestors, and I'm going to chat a little bit about my ancestors in a little bit. And it's just been my duty to try to safeguard our reputation and our work ethic and our community involvement, and then I'll hand that off to my son one day. He is actually sixth generation member of our family to work at Oakey's. Oakey's was founded in 1866, and we came to this building, the downtown Roanoke Chapel on Church Avenue, in 1938. The chapel we're in right now was actually constructed in 1937 and 1938. This was actually what was put out in the Roanoke Times after we built this particular building. And all sorts of amenities. They talked about how we have air conditioning and the pipe that we have the organ that plays, and it's a real neat keepsake. So we have several copies of this, and it's something I go back to from time to time, just to look back on our heritage and see where we came from, to go back and look at pictures of a horse-drawn carriage that's taken a casket to the cemetery, and then walking out into our garage and seeing one of our brand new hearses. So you can learn a lot from history. I enjoy talking to some of the people who worked here years ago. I wish I had listened more to my father and my grandfather when they were telling me things about the way it was back in the day. I remember my granddad even talking a little bit about the Spanish flu epidemic of 1918, 1919. He wasn't working here. He was, I think, about maybe 10 years old, but his father was working here, and he told me that his father went 6 months without getting a day off during that period of time. And of course, I wasn't paying that much attention to it. I was a teenager, had other things on my mind. And if I could go back in time, that would be one thing I'd like to do, is just ask more questions about the way it used to be and find out more about these stories, so that probably I rolled my eyeballs at when my folks were telling me about it. This is just proof that I actually had dark hair one day. This is a newspaper advertisement that we did back in 1987. So sometimes I'll go back and look at old pictures of myself and I think, is that the same person? But it is. This is a more recent picture. We are a family-owned business. All of our stockholders are family. All of our board members are family. And this is a somewhat more recent picture of our board. And it's something that we take great pride in, that a lot of businesses, a lot of funeral homes have sold out over the years, whereas we have retained family ownership, local ownership, and are very proud of that. And our family, whenever we have a meeting, it's, of course, you have to talk about dollars, but the most important thing that our family talks about are how we're serving the community. Do we have everything we need? Are the employees well cared for? Things like that. And that makes me feel very good that our family looks at this as a ministry too. And we have taken so great a care over the years to try to make sure that everything we do is done the right way. We don't take shortcuts at Oakey's. We're very proud of that. And it's something that we still have to concentrate on a day-to-day basis, because there are so many new innovations, so many new ways of doing things, but they're not always the best way of doing it. So we try to, I think one of our logos is that we're proud of our history, but we're also moving forward with technology.